mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish, as we'll see last season's national champions, the USC Trojans, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Goes to the pistol formation now. Single back, takes the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawson. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And the Trojans come to the line with first and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
You know, if I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And he's got it again. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense brings him down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Trojans are going to cash in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
second down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's Escomido to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Bickley. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient.
Breaks into the clear. The 30, at the 20. And they got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Keeps it, QB draw. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Lawson.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With sure hands, it's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball was thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bickley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
High completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Physical run earns the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Football comes out. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. It's a keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Carr. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Breaks free. Here he goes. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 now. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. This will likely be the last play of the half. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Set to kick this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield. It's Carr. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And after the point after, it's a 35-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Notre Dame, 17.
Bringing it out, it's Bickley. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up to the stop here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Throws it to the right. Oh, and he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawson. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, USC. They continue to roll up the score. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
USC 42, Notre Dame 17.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback, all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? A screen to the wide receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
USA 42, Notre Dame 17.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get...
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
Get set, get set.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The back's got it. Oh, look at the quick cut. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll feed the back again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Stock right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Boom. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down right at the 20. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a receiver wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Making people miss. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. They're going to run the option. And he's in there for the two-point conversion. They're back within 11 points. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the completion made. Great move there. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They couldn't stop him there.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
USC 49, Notre Dame 31.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bigley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
The sure hands. It's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. First down and an eternity after that flurry of penalties. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Second down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. And they're able to get him down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. To the air, it's Carr. And it's a sack. The two-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here comes a handoff. Inside the 30. Finding space at the 20.
Gain of 32. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end,